Alright, so you got a brand new guitar, you've been taking some lessons. Now let's learn a little song. First thing you always want to do is make sure you're in tune. So we're going to go, I'm going to run through this fast. I assume you probably have a tuner or a tuning video of some sort. So, E, A, D, G, B, and E. A few things to discuss before we actually jump into the song. Down picking and up picking. And down picking is simply you take your pick. An up pick is when you pick that direction. Down pick. Up pick. So if you were to alternate them, down pick, up pick, down pick, up pick, down pick, up pick. Okay, another thing you probably notice as I'm doing that, I have my pinky, it's not glued onto here, it's kind of loose, but I do kind of keep my pinky on the guitar. That gives me an anchor point, and it'll actually, in my opinion, it helps with speed, and it kind of keeps you grounded. Otherwise, when you're trying to pick, if you're trying to pick like, it's hard to kind of get a reference point. Here you have something where you can, the other thing is later on, and in this lesson we'll be talking a little bit about palm muting, which is where you take your hand like this and just, you pick the note and rest it on the actual string to kill the string noise. Having that grounded little area will help out greatly. Another tip I wish I had learned when I first started playing is don't press too hard. And I still fight against that to this day. It's easy to press too hard instead of, you don't really have to press any harder than what you need to actually make a clear note. But there's a tendency a lot of times with a lot of musicians to press down hard. I still do that, and sometimes it'll slow me down a little bit. Just something to think about as you're playing. And finally, let's talk about timekeeping. Music is all about rhythm, so you want to keep a good time. You never want to go any faster than what you can accurately play. When I started, metronomes were an actual wooden thing that goes back and forth. Now they have all kind of things like this where you can download that online or something, and for free. And Angry Chair is actually in 100 beats per minute approximately, somewhere around there. But for now, I'm going to slow it down to about 80, and we'll start there. But for now, I'm going to give the metronome a rest, and we'll jump right into the song. Angry Chair is built on the key of E minor, and its root chord is an E minor chord. So, and just in case you're still trying to learn these chords, it's open E string, 5th string 2nd fret, 4th string 2nd fret, and all the other strings open. The main riff is actually built more on a power chord, a lot more simplified version of that chord. So, for the main riff of the song, you're going to start with a downstroke on the open E string. And you'll notice that my finger is sitting there kind of resting on the strings right now, ready to go to the next note. But it's not pressing down. So if I was to play all 6 strings, they're muted. So there's that. Okay, let's do this. Open E string with a downstroke. Now with the upstroke, play your 5th string 2nd fret. Now you're going to play that open E again with the downstroke, and now you're going to play your 5th string 3rd fret with the upstroke. Playing everything together, it's going to sound like this. In the recording, you'll hear that riff, and then you'll hear a chord come in. All that is an E minor, and it's just an overdub guitar. So it's going to sound something like this. While that riff continues on. So now let's go back to that metronome and practice to that. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. From a side view, it looks something like this. Notice I'm resting my hand on the fret board. It's not stiff. I'm not holding it tight or trying to glue it on there, but it looks like this. And I'm letting the strings ring out. So and that's the first part of the song. Go back and work on that. Once you have it down and you have it down accurately, we'll go to the second part.